What are you going to do when the stock market crashes? Hey guys, Chris Pre here with another Thursday Q&A. This is an interesting one because many of our students, but this one in particular, has money clearly in the stock market. And I'm not trying to step on any toes if you're a trader. That's not my intent, but I do have a blunt opinion on this because, well, let me tell you why, because, so I don't spoil it. First of all, my comment to them was, get out of the stock market, okay? Is it gonna crash? I don't know if it's gonna crash. If I knew that, I'd be on an island somewhere for good, right? You and I both. But I don't know that. What I do know is real estate's better. Why is that? Well, first of all, let me give you some reasons here. No particular order, okay? First of all, it cannot go to zero. It can't do that. So what do I mean by that? Real estate, I don't care how bad it takes a beating. I took a bath in 2008, but my properties didn't go to zero. If you have stocks, can they feasibly, any company you own, can they go to zero? Yes. Tomorrow, any one of them could surprise you. All right, well, that's a scary thought. What if you get $1 million in the stock market eventually, you're ready to retire, and the thing takes a 40% hit or it goes to zero? That's a bummer. So that's reason number one. Your real estate can't do that. Number two, unless you're a big player, now I'm going to step on toes here with the traders, but unless you're a big player, you're not trading and you're not investing, you're gambling, in my opinion. The big players control lots and lots of blocks of money in trades, in stocks. You can't. I can't. So it's a bit of a gamble because you can't control it, in my opinion, okay, like you can real estate. Number three, it's a better return, okay? So if someone said to me, they asked me this on the radio recently, well, then let's talk about this. What if someone just had $5,000? Okay, so here's the example I gave them. See if you follow this. $5,000 in the stock market, $5,000 in real estate. If I said to you, you're guaranteed, you can't, but if I said you're guaranteed 20% return in the stock market on $5,000, I think you'd be ecstatic with that return, would you not? Most people would, 20%, right? It's not the norm over the last several decades, but you'd probably be happy with that. If it doesn't go to zero and you can get 20%, great, you'd be happy. Now, take the same $5,000, what would I tell you to do in real estate? I'd actually tell you to take $2,500 of it, roughly half, invest it in a website or some other infrastructure so you can have a business ready to go in real estate. Take the other $2,500 and split it up into anywhere between 8 and 24 properties, because we buy properties anywhere between $10 and $100 deposit. That's it. And if you're sitting there saying, well, my sellers won't do that in my area, you're right. No, they will. They'll do it in every single area. Now with this money, you can tie up, I said, anywhere between, 6 rate is low. Let's say between 12 and 24 properties. You tie up between 12 and 24 properties with our average of $45,000 to $110,000 per deal. Now, that's not a claim. I will give you a disclaimer that says that's just on average with our students around the country. I don't know what it is that you'll do, but let's say you're within the average of everyone else that we teach, and you're somewhere between $45,000 and $110,000. Let's do this. Let's say you're at $30,000. That's lower than anything I've seen in the student database. But let's say you got really small deals and you just couldn't pull it off. $30,000, and let's go to lower end. You did 12 deals. That's some serious income, would you agree? 360, whatever it is, $1,000. Well, you put in $2,500. And over the course of the next 3 to 5 years, you created some wealth, some immediate cash flow, and some ongoing cash flow, totaling of about $360,000 up to maybe $1 million, depending on your price ranges, opposed to this. Which is better? So that's what you do before, not when, the stock market crashes. Guys, thanks for tuning in again for another Thursday Q&A. Be sure to ask any questions below, make your comments below. I'm sure you have some on that one. And also, be sure to get to the next event. We run 2 a year. We run one in the fall, and it's called Quantum Leap System Live Event. It's amazing. It sells out every year. We started 4 or 5 years ago, and it continues to be the best thing that's happened to the community. And the other one runs every spring, and it's more of a micro dive, and it's called Business Scaling Secrets. You're going to want to be at that one too. Get yourself registered. I look forward to meeting you in person and working and rolling up our sleeves together.